These cottages back here.
These two little cottages, and then they build a permanent home. Cottages, one in particular, it looks pretty dilapidated. The first coat of paint those cottages had on was put on by me as a paint contract.
Who was the owner of the property at that time?
I guess it was Byrnell. They were renting.
They were renting?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hi, Nigel.
Okay.
The road on which we're walking now, in fact, is not a road. It is a perpetual right-of-way, and theoretically then belongs still to Shiloh, but it must always be kept open for traffic. Putting this roadway through split the pasture from the area on the left to the area on the right. So it was necessary to build a bridge to let the cattle go from one field into the other. So that's exactly what was done. And we dug a big hole, put some planks, timbers across the top, and that was a bridge to let the cattle go through.
Mm-hmm.
Only one problem: to get the height, they had to go deep enough for the cattle that it was below the water line, so this big hole filled up like a lake and the cattle wouldn't go through it. Okay, we'll fix that. We'll fill in some of the hole, and we will put some more higher timbers on the side. That was great. That got the cattle through. The only problem is cars couldn't go over it because the wheels would sit up in the air on both sides. Subsequently all demolished.
And if we walk to the crest of the hill, we can just see over and, of course, right back down to the highway. And if I zoom in here, we can see some of the split rails on the
That's
fence.
about all that's left of the bridge, cattle bridge.
Well, this has been a terrific tour, and Frank, we thank you for taking your time and giving us your personal memories, and this is a valuable tool, and we thank you.
My pleasure. It's hard to believe, isn't it, that this was all grass? This was all grass.